Alright, today I'm just going to have a very quick review of a dodgy eBay 7000 lumen claimed output Explore 5x CREE T6 LED. So as you can see, usual handlebar mount, charger, two rubber rings, which incidentally are really, the big one is too loose and the little one is tight enough, but it is extremely difficult to get on. At the moment it's just plugged into fairly standard 9000 milliamp hour battery, little green LED on the back that shows status, and so that's mode 1, full light output, mode 2, reduced light output, and that horrid flashing. Just for comparison, I've got an 1800 lumen TM6. Just see the moon up there? It's a pretty dark night. So this is the 7000 lumen headlight torch. Okay, that's on the highest output. That house in the back there is 28 metres away, or about 60 feet. So at the highest output, that's a pretty decent riding distance in front of me, and that's really why I bought this, for riding in the bush at night. It's on high, that's on low, still very usable, and then strobe. It's just horrible for oncoming traffic. Okay, and by comparison, this is an 1800 lumen CREE TMZ T6. Again, that house is 28 metres away, extremely bright, very, very pointed. I've used this in the bush many times. Really quite an exceptional light, and very, very light. The only problem is they get hot, they get up to about 55-60 degrees if you're not riding. Alright, so that's my 7000 lumen light. Quite big, reasonably heavy, but very, very good spread of light. That's the 1800 lumen light in the middle of that. So combination of these at night, I think, will just be pretty unstoppable. Pretty dark riding at night. Obviously daylight's on at the moment. That's the 1800 lumen light. It's pretty bright. Turn on the 7000 lumen light as well. This is the 7000 lumen light. Beam's pretty wide, pretty well spread. Throws enough into the distance so you can see. That's on high output, that's on low output. Then the only other mode is to flash, off, and then back on. Now compare that to the 1800 lumen light. Throws a much narrower beam, but because it throws it a fair way ahead, I actually think it's easier to ride with this light compared to just the 7000 lumen beam. Pitch black, 7000 lumen light, not bad, but again, just not enough throw. Whereas the 1800 lumen one really puts a nice beam out there. Now I guess I've chosen this section of track because it's got some jumps coming up. Only little bunny jumps, but kind of interested to see what the throw's like when it's pitch black. Here comes the first one. Second one. Woo! Back to the 7000 lumen light. I just think for 5 1400 lumen globes, all with very, very small reflectors, and the current draw that equates to, even though I'm running this from a 12,800 milliamp hour battery, I think you're not getting 7000 lumens of claimed output power yet. So far better off switching to one 1800 lumen light, even though it's a tighter beam, but it throws the light a lot further ahead where you really want it, and you're only pulling the power of one 1800 lumen claimed CREE LED rather than 7000 lumens, which is a massive difference in power consumption and battery life. Okay, back to the 7000 lumen light. Now I've angled that a bit lower to the road, or the track, and it's much better. So if I have this as a short throw, and then the 1800 as a long throw, like that, I think it's a much better combination. And the good news is that the light's really hanging onto the bar, hasn't jiggled around too much, which is often a real problem. Okay, thanks for watching.